This video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball app makes it easier to keep up to date with the transfer news, scores and stats in one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description below.
I think for the majority of players, that'll be the most they've ever played in front of. And when you've got travelling fans like that, obviously it's unbelievable. The noise all game, they didn't stop supporting, and even when we're 4-0 down, you can still hear them. So credit to all them coming out, because they didn't have to come, you know, it's only an under-21s game. So massive credit to them for coming out and watching and supporting me.
Right guys, we're here with the review. Sunderland 4, Newcastle under 21s. Newcastle under 21s.
Yeah, we're reserve side.
You're reserve side, not the first team, the under 21s nil. Lee, when you look at the start level,
the lads have been doing well all season. The weather has come in, but it's expected. There wasn't massive surprises when I seen Sterry and Longstaff weren't there in Woodman. It was the traditional 4-2-3-1 that Dawson's gone with, which has been successful.
Jamie Sterry was actually on the metro on the way down, so yeah, so I managed to try a chant Sterry, give us a song, but didn't really.
He was hiding.
He was hiding. But on to the game. First half, Newcastle were actually fantastic. You know, Sunderland didn't really look a threat going forward in the first half, and we had a real chance in the first half where we nicked the ball. I don't know if the keeper gets a touch, but it gets cleared. But that was a real opportunity for Newcastle.
Is that the Wilson one?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
When he goes sliding in the eye, that was the first time. It was a poor first half. It was very like the first team.
Yeah.
It was very horrible to watch, very gritty. Sunderland didn't look like they were in League One, at the top of League One. They looked on par as an under-21 side. I know there's probably a lot of them players that aren't proper first team regulars tonight, but it was awful. And then second half, well, I'll let you talk about that.
Do you know what it was? It's difficult to say. Like, I would imagine Ben Dawson would have gone to them at a half-time rank. He was steady first 15-20 minutes of the second half. Let them get frustrated. Let them bring their better players on, and then we'll see how we cope. Can we get to 90 minutes to get such an early goal in the second half? And it
the signs were there with Sinclair one when he hit the post first.
Yeah, it's really frustrating because I thought if we can keep it tight first 15 minutes, then we can really go with it. But two really quick goals. The first one is so unlucky because it just seems to hit off his knee or his leg and it goes in. And the second one,
devastated about that because Kellen Watts, you know, he's a Geordie lad through and through, and he was speaking before this game, bigging it up, saying I cannot wait.
I think 10 out of 11 of them would have been buzzing today because they'll be like, you know what, we're never going to play Sunderland's first team again. Maybe, you know, a lot of them might be out of contract at the end of the season. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah. But it was just a real shame to come off his knee and go in.
I think Wyke scored. It was 2-0. Then it was heads were down when it went to once it went to 2-0.
It was so quick, and then it was two set pieces. I think that'll be disappointing for the manager.
Shock. That runs in the trend, isn't it?
Runs in the family, as they say. But you know, it's Charlie Wyke scored so many goals for Bradford in League One. Exactly who is he?
And I'm not being disrespectful to Sunderland fans, but there's a lot of them. There's only two of them who I know in that lineup tonight. That was Duncan Watmore and Jerome Sinclair. I don't know the rest of them. I don't know if the first team. I don't know.
But obviously, you got to give credit to Charlie Wyke getting the header. You know, it was meat and drink for him really. As soon as he's got his head on the ball, it was straight in the back of the net. I think we contained them for the next 20 minutes, and then the third goal came and it was a good finish. Hart can't do anything about that sort of finish.
It's a good finish. I mean, you give the ball away though. That's the only thing I didn't like. And he's finished. Maguire finishes outside the box. Can't blame Harker for that. It's a great strike. 3-0. Game over.
And then the cheesy chips guy, as the Newcastle fans called him,
Kim Pokia. Is that how he is?
I'll take your word for it because I wouldn't have had a clue. Like, I think I've had too many drinks to try and pronounce that name at night. But you know what it was? It was kind of like it was disappointing.
Concentration levels are gone, hadn't it?
Yeah, it was disappointing.
Parker comes flying now, which is unnatural of him as well. Losing him was a major blow.
It was, wasn't it? And I think obviously just signed a new 3.5-year deal. I don't think that's the last we'll see of him in a Newcastle shirt. Hopefully we'll get to see him in a first team shirt. Hopefully next Tuesday. But
a game which we're at.
Hopefully, yeah. We'll hopefully get a few tickets and we'll hopefully make a lot of noise. But we'll hopefully get your comments in below. If you're at the game today, what did you make of the under-21s? So do you think that anything can actually challenge the first team? Can Sorensen challenge the first team? Can Roberts challenge the first team? Can Gibson at left back? I think he quite impressed me as well today. So
can I just say something about Kyle Thompson, who's on our team?
I forgot about that.
Coming here. Kyle, you bottled tonight. You bottled coming down here because you said in the live chat that you were scared to come down in our group message. The Bob Stoker statue's just over there. It's just over there with your ADL tattoos. You bottled it, mate. You bottled it.
Kyle, I think we need a response from you at some point before the Chelsea game. Like, subscribe to Newcastle Fans TV, and we'll see you at the Chelsea game.